Are we on? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Microphone check. Lights. Cameras. Hit me. This is swanky. This is lifestyle. This is culture. Welcome to the social center of everything culture. Culture Daily.
Of course, the man himself, Prince Bright in your eardrums, but welcome to Culture Daily's Big Conversation. We'll get into all that. I remember a time where I could not go through the day without singing something quite iconic. I'll sing it for you to hear, because today I'm honored to be in the studio with one of my legends, one of my senior most big bros, who has held it down time and time again. And you can't mention Ghana music without mentioning his name. You're wondering what I used to sing. Do you have an idea what I'm talking about? Ladies and gentlemen, let's put it up for my big bro, for music's legend, icon, Prince Bright. Let's go. Bro.
My brother.
Akwaba, welcome. Ghana,
yeah.
welcome 3 Music, welcome Culture Daily, welcome Big Convo.
Thank you very much for having me. I
Charlie,
appreciate it.
the honor is all ours. Lenny Lumoti.
Yes.
I'm starstruck.
You are starstruck.
Yes, I'm starstruck.
I'm legend struck.
Yeah, legend struck.
If that's a word.
Unless he interview us. Charlie, bro, where have you been? Let's get it off. We'll pay bills in a minute, but let's jump into it.
Yes, sir. Good morning, everybody watching.
Morning, bro.
I am pleased to be here this morning. I have been away for quite some time. I am currently based in New York, in the USA. I haven't been hiding, though, because I know a couple of people seen my post on IG and other social media handles. But yeah, we're still doing what God gave us to, do, I think, you know what I'm saying? Because I've been absent for a minute, but yeah, we're still doing what we have to do to stay relevant.
What's his life been like, stepping back briefly from music, focusing on other aspects of life, relocating, all that journey? Walk me through it.
Well, it gives you a different perspective to life. You know what I'm saying? My entire life is built around helping people. So if I'm not helping people in music, I'm helping people with my work. I have a healthcare field background, if I may put it. So if I'm not hands-on with music, I'm actually in the office dealing with healthcare stuff. Yeah. But yeah, that's what's kept me busy, and I love giving or being generous with my time, and I believe that's where I tap my blessings from to stay relevant.
The healthcare angle is, I'm hearing it for the first time today. I didn't know that. So if you can just touch on
lives.
Yeah, just touch on on that a bit, so that for the purposes of everybody who doesn't know.
Basically, I'm in a field where I act within rapid response situations to save lives. I am for quick response to everything that saves lives. And I take care of a lot of people.
Okay.
I'm actually responsible for making sure sane people are okay.
Okay.
Exactly. So yeah, not to dive into it too deeply, because definitely I don't want to be sidetracking, because you know what I'm saying, I'm back in the industry right now, focused on music for the time being. In the meantime, yeah, I love what I do.
What's been your experience with Ghana music from the outside? So you are coming from a place of pioneering a lot of our sound, and then you take this break on us, which I'm still angry at you, but we'll fight off air.
Please, if we are talking about someone who has taken breaks, you don't have any right to be angry with anybody, Cyril, for taking
Cyril,
breaks.
what happened to us?
You have no right to be angry.
So when we get visit Accra, you use my face to clean
I'm
floor.
only saying. Right.
Hardest to ever do it.
Does he have a right to be angry?
He has the right to his opinion.
Yeah.
To his opinion, but not
With
to
my
his
big bro.
emotions.
Anger and with emotions.
I can be angry at my big brother. It's not your business.
No,
It's
because you've done the same thing.
The man says it's acceptable. Which one is it?
No, because
so
you
also
have
angry
done.
at me.
You've done the same
So
thing.
let's do our things different. Let me be angry at him. You to be angry at
I'm
me.
not
Let's do
angry
it.
at you. I've said it so many times. Cyril should get back into doing
that's
the rap,
something.
right?
Off your
and he's
mic,
not doing it. So I'm
See,
only saying.
I think Cyril is way ahead of what we're doing right now.
How do you mean?
We need to catch up or train.
Oh,
Tia,
please.
Tia.
Oh,
He's got it.
please.
He's got it. Charlie, but on the real, from the outside, Ghana music has evolved. You know, that high, that hip life, that pop vibe that you guys were giving. We went through our zone tour, we went to GH rap. We're now in the Afrobeat space. You've experienced all of it, majority from the outside. What has it been like for you, looking in on Ghana and seeing our music landscape change?
The projection has advanced, and I like the current settings. I like what's happening now. There's more competition, which is healthy for the industry, for the culture. I see us growing to be bigger than the giants who are actually running the whole, ball game now. But we have a lot of work to do. We definitely have a lot of work to do. Structuring is my major concern right now because we are a bit behind. Yes.
Structuring. We see a lot of moves. Some of our own travel outside. They try and do events, try and do press tours, and then we see how other people too across the continent do it. And it's like we're doing our best, but like you're saying, there's still some loopholes. You being there when they arrive through the whole thing, is the impact big enough? Like when I see a Salty Soul or I'm a piano artist or Nigerian artist make waves in the US, I honestly don't feel the same impact when our people go. So, but you being in the US, being on the landscape, what do you think those differences are?
I think it's our approach to business, because if we see this as a business, we'll approach it as a business. Most plugs I call will say, well, the Ghanaian mentality. What is the Ghanaian mentality? Are we showing up on time? Are we making sure we know what we are talking about? Are we researching on our crafts to know where our direction is? From their perspective, the plugs, some of them say our mentality is not there yet. It's like we're not ready for business. I don't think it's mostly to do with finances. I don't think it's mostly to do with just the talent, because we see just any, excuse me to use the word, crap music make it mainstream. You know what I mean? But with all the talent that Ghanaians have and Africans have, it's only a handful that could be picked out of the bunch to really
Represent,
make it mainstream. Exactly. But we need to approach it from a different angle and be more open to the diverse, universe or whatever we have going on out there. I think we should think outside the box and act accordingly.
Beyond the structures that we've talked about, time without number, and then also the mentality, I like how you said that there's a lot of talent in Ghana. It's one thing we don't even stop talking about here. However, I feel like there's just a streamlined focus on a few people, and then we are just relegating the rest of them. What would you say is that thing that we should do in relation to gatekeeping? Because I think that when it comes to gatekeeping, everybody, including the consumers, gatekeep, whether you like it or not, because they decide that, we want to feed on this person's music or not. And then gatekeeping from the top, from industry giants to everybody else, including the consumers.
Right. I think we're quick to shove some of our big names to the side too quick. we put a cap on. He's old. He's an OG. He's this, but then
In time pass.
Jay-Z is older than I am. He's still rapping.
Yeah.
Rick Ross is older than I am. He's rapping. You know what I mean? When we look at events like the BET Awards, the MTV Awards, we have old cats coming in to represent and still make money. So the minute we put time capsules over shelling ourselves, we kind of like lose track. And you know what I'm saying? We musicians are funny. We act with emotions and we get affected by emotions. That's why most of us are depressed and decide, okay, we're not even going to do it again. Because the minute you tell me, oh, he's an OG, mentally, you messed me up.
Yeah.
Psychologically, I'm triggered. Oh, Snoop, I'm out of this game. Me, I crying for. But you know what I'm saying? You need that willpower to, you know, move forward. And we need to take a look at that and, you know, try to empower whoever's helping to be able to move the next person on. It's not just like our brothers that we compare ourselves to all the time. Nigerians. They pick one person like we did 4x4. 4x4 puts Castro on. Castro puts Screwface on. Screwface puts Pope Skinny on. Then we expand it. But now I don't see that happening.
Right.
And the thing is, some people might say, okay, if you help them, they turn out to be ingrates and whatnot. So we might as well just be A-listers and just forget whatever's going on. But you know what I'm saying? You can't be number one forever. Some things got to give. You got to help somebody out.
Right. In helping somebody out, the landscape out there, right, within the Ghanaian community, within the black community, the music scene out there in New York, do you see us investing in the industry side of things? Media plugs, PR, marketing. You know, we had Adesope here yesterday, and he said if he had to tell an artist, one member of a team, if you didn't have money for anybody in your team and you could afford only one person, get a PR expert who's going to plug you, put your name in the right conversations, put you in the right spots.
Yeah.
That's right.
Now, are we just developing our artists and focus on the sound in Ghana? Or have you seen, because you've been there for a minute, have you seen us actually trying to get people in the Ghanaian community in New York, in Texas, in wherever, saying that, try and connect in the industry so that you'll be the bridge for our people? Is that happening, or are we still going in blind?
Like I said, our own people shoot ourselves in the foot. You go out there trying to market an artist and he's not even ready, or he has a different angle that he's thinking about. So like the bigger cake on the table, or refusal just to go get the little piece. You know what I'm saying? And you know, that makes it a bit difficult for pluggers to really put us in. They've complained about our sound. It shouldn't just be from the board onto the publisher and get it out of the way. You know what I mean? We should pay critical attention to our sound quality as well, because sometimes if you invest in the music and also because the presentation to whoever's listening or the plugger, before it gets to the source to help you out, you know, my sound is good. I was lucky to have one of my songs produced by a very young cat, Realm. He's also a musician in New York. Shout out to Ram, wherever you are, my brother. I love you. This cat produces record in my studio. I know it was heavy, but it wasn't even properly mixed. But the sound was heavy. They played it in ATL. My manager, Early. Feedback was like, this is different. Why? Because he used same sounds that cuts into mainstream. And that gave me like a plus to even be
some leverage
in the conversation. Exactly. So it goes in different angles that connects together to make a one piece. And we need to attend to all of it. We need money. We need good visuals. It's unfortunate we get capped so quickly with the situation in the economy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I said, we feed off our emotions. Economy, it's not going to go up.
It's going in your mind.
And before we get the music across, it's not only going to be on social media. That's just by chance. Social media is just a fraction of what you're going to get. It's a wider audience. It's a bigger space. But then if the gatekeepers, like I said, you said, are not pushing it the way it should go now,
Go stress.
you know what I'm saying? And the minute that stress kicks in, come on, man, I put my shades on and fold my hands and be like,
Do you for that bang?
we decided to pull that, you know? Yeah,
You know,
so we have a long way to go, Cyril. It's tough.
It's tough, eh?
I mean, I like the honesty. You know, most people get on the interview. Oh yeah, we're killing it. We go, but you kind of crack a crowd.
But you also know, Cyril, we've had a conversation on attracting, audiences beyond Ghanaians, even if it's not in Ghana, if it's in Europe or anywhere outside the world, right? Because I think that Nigerians have managed to attract people beyond their nationality. It's not only Nigerians that are attending these concerts when it comes to their acts, right? Because only Nigerians can fill a 60,000 stadium or a 40,000 stadium or even the O2, right? What do you think our people are not getting right when it comes to marketing and promotion? Because we are told stories of promoters being out there, right? But I feel like only when it comes to us, we are unable to, get the best. Yes, either we are not able to get the best promoters, or then we get the best promoters, but the promotion isn't going right. Like there's always a hitch and a glitch, one way or the other.
We're just like crabs in a basket. Somebody's trying to get there. Oh, put some down. For now. Oh boy, more there. Oh, he thinks he is all that. He has one record into the zero. I mean, but see, fame comes with a lot of responsibilities. Record is broken, big hit, new person, amateur, doesn't understand what's ahead of him. Give him that, get some few people to advise him. Also, stay in your lane, calm down. Give him another chance. Because he might be the next Michael Jackson. You never know.
But the grooming.
You know what I mean? Exactly. Because let's say he's coming from Kokomlimle. This dude has been bathing in the streets, not knowing he's going to be on TV someday.
Yeah.
He's all excited.
Perspective change.
Change small. He gets small money. He's never seen that amount of money before. Things are changing. Then gatekeeper, when you check, dog, I'm the stuff they play music self, because Charlie is so muddy. No, it's here. Near Master Son, he was struggling. Now things are a bit better. His dreams are manifesting. Cut him a little slack. But then the minute we put that in there, hits him, pop. Oh, muddy. And nobody likes me. Reflects in the music. He comes on radio and talks whatever. Then now he's attracting enemies. Now, the downfall no bow. Is a about in your 1, 2, 3. No, you jive. Then where we go?
They come out from playlist. All right, so the vindictiveness, the horrible relationships, all these things are scarring us. Now, leveraging off that, I'm going to talk about this Play Ghana agenda with you simply because you come from a time where we didn't know anything else than Ghana music.
Yeah.
And nobody had to tell you Play Ghana.
That's right.
When Buk Bak drop.
Whether you like it or not.
Can't play Ghana? Buk Bak drop, you say Play Ghana.
Yeah.
We went from that era where we loved our music so bad that no excuse. Nobody was making excuses. Went in a say it was just, it's from Ghana. We love it. Everybody was eating VIP, Buk Bak, TikTok, Reggie, Obrafo, Kenya. Everybody. I think it's ourselves. Come shut up down. Like if you were from Ghana, it's enough.
Yeah.
That's right.
Radio go hold you.
That's right.
Everybody go hold you.
You're forgetting the ladies, though. Miss Bell,
Abiranana. Yeah. There was a whole, anything from Ghana, we loved it. Now we've let that go so much that now we have to do a campaign that says Play Ghana. You being a legend from that time, seeing where it was 100% love, to now where it's like Apple go release them at least 2 Ghanaians. Spotify go release their at least Ghanaian no day inside.
That's right.
What do you think happened to that love? How did it break down so badly?
This matter, it chop hot small.
He'd be very hot.
But I believe, say, we for play fair, we for day on a level playing field. Anybody who's behind music in Ghana understands the fact that before this thing moved into that bigger or mainstream thing, the basics were from here. I remember Nigerians coming to JQ studio, hush hush, to study
the sound.
Now they perfected it, and
they're
they're
doing it
using
better.
Engaged us. You know what I'm saying? But wouldn't it be nice if we play on a level playing field where we can equally have our brothers' music on air and have Ghanaian music on air, rather than playing more of
Them.
each side? Not necessarily Omumpo, but rather than playing Yen Yang Kwa and I say Omumon level playing field, na BBI come. That is to say, said that way, no, because if we're trying to move, we can't do it alone.
Yeah.
I see collaborations, stemming from the Davidos with Kitty, the whole was Kitty's team.
Yeah.
It's like a brotherhood. If we work together, we could push Africa to the world. My other concern is that Mentia see me bisa pluggers Naveka said, oh, waiting ninyum oh nyumne say and answer nipan crime and then kasai and not on yes serious. It hurts me to hear somebody who could really put Ghana music out there saying that I spoke to this person, because I've walked into a conversation where we have the platform to actually get there, but then kind of like we sidetrack into saying things and we want something else besides what they want for us.
Yeah.
And these guys know what they're talking about. We want to get you here to here. Be patient. But if you're not that patient, it's not going to. I mean, kind about Burner. I saw Burner's move from the get-go. When the Billboard situation was happening, when the whole New York was going crazy, now his affiliation with Wu-Tang, embracing New York and all of that. No, I saw all that happening. And Wamaho Kwanzi and projecting us out. So what are we doing here as Ghanaians who want to get into it? International is not just having TikTokers or influencers put us out there and it's all over the world. Shout out to Last Mead and the guy who did the Good Send thing.
Olive the boy.
He's a badass. My apology for the word.
Yeah,
It's fine.
Listen,
It's okay.
Fire is fire.
I heard this cat at Kitty's event.
The liquor concert.
Yo, Kitty's a bad boy, man. I love him. He killed that show. Shout out to Siniso. I saw you. Yeah, we're waiting what are we waiting for?
Yeah, where's the push?
You know what I mean? And the people that help us, I know say be a and then I cry, they will be like, okay, we are ungrateful, because the minute one person breaks through in the family, everybody's depending on this person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Breadwinner.
Exactly. Ain't what one look we sharp pressure that so then he wants more, because now family understands and yeah, and then le party and guy, but then it's not even like that. You never know. So until all these loopholes are filled, Charlie, we don't have a long way to go. It's right here, but you'll be okay.
I feel like we need to be more unified.
Yes, we should.
That's what I'm getting.
We should.
Speaking of being unified and staying connected, even from a distance, you've been able to collaborate with some of our big names.
Yes,
I want you to run us through the last 2-3 collaborations, how it all went down, and then of course tell us all about Thunder.
Yeah.
Right. First of all, shout out to Sark, shout out to Samini, shout out to Stone Boy. Stone is my son, though. You know what I mean? That's my man right there from the get-go. I remember the day I was leaving for the States, the very day he was in my house. It was like, Papa, so you did left? I was like, don't worry, man. Big things coming. See, words are powerful. and he's worked so hard to get to where he is right now.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? So whenever he comes up on TV and say, "Oh, he was the first person to put me on TV," I'm like, "Listen, your light was already lit when you came to me." You know what I mean? It's just a matter of time, and things will work out. Today, I'm honored and grateful to be part of his movement, and hopefully Friday, I'll be jumping up. I mean, Saturday this weekend, I'll be jumping up on stage doing my thing with him.
Facts.
Shout out to Sark, the Ofecho guy.
That
Listen.
Ofecho is a
Rap
timeless
man,
piece.
That dude just Sark will make I quit rap, but I'm not ready yet. You know what I mean? I love Sark for his way of doing things. His exhibition, the one he got going on recently, it's crazy. That's like a jigger move. That's the Jay-Z move right there. You know what I mean?
We spoke on it and how, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's the same thing,
I mean?
and this is what the industry needs.
Exactly. Something different. And you know what I mean? Whoever's surrounding Sark, you know what I'm saying? There's some smart bunch of people, man. You know what I mean? I'm so proud of him. I had a chance to work with him on a couple of records, even before I left, I think. No, after I left, because before I left, Sark was, But his approach to business is different, and I give it to him. You know what I mean? He doesn't just move. You know what I mean? He's calculated. I like that. You know what I mean? And of course, my guy Shatta Wale. You know what I'm saying? I think Shatta's one of the smartest musicians out here. He's using everything to his advantage. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean?
All tools, all weapons.
All tools.
Everything is a weapon.
You know what I mean? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And from his background, you could tell, like, listen, I'm ready for anything. You know what I mean? Maybe my own Fabi Sokake. You know what I mean? Of course, sometimes it goes pretty extreme, but I love it for what it is. You know what I mean? So shout out to Shatta. Who else we got? Samini. You know what I mean? I call him the gentleman of reggae music. You know what I mean? He's still collected.
Fine boy, cool
you know what
guy.
I mean? You know what I mean?
Dangerous guy, but cool
I'm
guy.
saying, you know what I mean? He's sharp. He'll get it done. You know what I mean? Shout out to MDK. You know what I mean? And who else do we got here? I worked on something with Stoneboy.
Okay.
We're trying to get things together. Hopefully, you know what I mean? Suck. We got a bunch of stuff on the side. Mr. Papi Kojo. You know what I mean? Well, until yesterday, I didn't know he was in trouble.
The most troublesome man of the year.
See, Papi is not in trouble. At this
trouble.
point, Papi is trouble because constantly.
Papi is my man of the year.
Man.
2023 Ghana man of the year.
Until
Papi Kojo.
yesterday, I didn't know Papi was like the... Oh my goodness.
Poster child of Aswardine.
Honestly.
I tell you. So I'm like, okay. But see what I'm saying? Puppy's conversation with me always ends on a note where, hey, Papa. You know what I'm saying? So I see this cool person. I see this unique person putting his thing out there. You know what I mean? At a point in time, I think, when you talk of bad boys, I was one of the bad boys in the industry. Quiet, smooth, but then the
Oh wow.
Yeah, but see, it's about how you're going about it. I believe he's self-conscious and know what his strategies are. He has everybody talking.
Yeah, constantly
Talking. He's staying relevant, good or bad. Publicity is free for him.
Right.
You know what I mean? Hate him, love him. He's going to try and find avenues to project himself. But I pray it's in the positive light, because you know what I'm saying? Right now, me, I did the positive side right now. But all the same, I love him for what it is. I just pray that, whatever his strategy is, works for him, and also uplifts the imagery of the industry, because we do this for the culture, nothing else.
In doing this for the culture, you and Papi have a song out,
Thunder, yes.
titled
which he told us.
Thunder.
He mentioned when we had him here that his goal is not to feature Jay-Z and
That's right.
Rick Ross and all this. He wants to feature the back. He wants to feature Bright. He wants to
I'm sure even at the time it was already in the works.
And he said for him, his full circle moment is being able to work with the people who impacted his childhood.
That's right.
And that was a very powerful statement for him.
And that is what sold me, because like when he did the verse, we spoke briefly over the phone in New York. I called him, he called me back, and you know, sometimes the time difference kind of puts me in a box. So he had left me a voice note. Now I'm going to tell him, listen, I'm going to use this voice note in one of my skits on a project that I'm working on. It was so beautiful. It was like, dude, like I'm living the best time of my life having a legend put me on his song. I'm like, listen, it's meant to happen. Because I met him in Maryland a couple of years, I think last summer. We played together. I saw him and it was crazy love. You know what I mean? And the first time I met Poppy was when I came home, I think somewhere before the lockdown. Because I was locked down
Like
here for like 7 months, for real.
Oh.
So yeah, there was a sock thing on Rapperholic. I went over there, saw this tall dude, Poppy and the other dude, Joey. It's like, who are these cats? I like this tease. So we spoke briefly. They're like, listen, we're fans. And there was a show in New York. I was supposed to pull up on them. But then I couldn't make it because I was in college. I was in school. I was in Syracuse. I was in school then. So traveling 5 hours from there to New York and back Monday morning from my lectures, I'm like, nah, man, it's not going to work. So this is what they did for me. They actually played Chingalinga. They played a couple of Buk Bak songs, and that was it. I was like, listen, I owe this people one. I really do. So when I met them again, it was beautiful. And for him to be on a song with me, I can only say I appreciate him for the love and respect he had for me as a brother. And I pray that whatever's going on right now isn't taken in a negative perspective.
Looking at the singles and these key collaborations, I mean, being able to work with so many of our most relevant artists, are you working on a project in totality, or are we just experiencing the singles just to, you know, keep the name on top of the waves?
Well,
because me, I want an album.
I know. It's been 10 years since my brother's demise. Ronnie Coates, love him.
10 years already? God
Yes.
rest his soul.
Yes. And to honor his legacy, at a point on my social media feeds, I mentioned letting Buk Bak go so I could project Prince Bright more as a solo artist. But then something happened when I came. I got on a flight to come play my recent show, Ghana to the Moon. I was bringing the Buk Bak masters to Ghana because I love working in Ghana to master and remaster and get it, you know, up to par where I can probably redistribute. Because everything on the internet right now, Buk Bak is not me. I didn't upload any of that. You know what I'm saying? So I was thinking, okay, I need to put everything together, make sure I do things right. So I lost the side pack that contained the masters, including some religious artifacts and my phone and a couple of other important stuff.
Sorry about that.
So it's getting sweeter. Listen now. So I barely posted. I am so lazy posting stuff. I'm like, you know what I mean? What am I going to prove? You know what I mean? It's been said and done. But once in a while, my guys, shout out to Achoko, my brother. Chokes be like, yo, you got to post something, bro. For real. Like, this is what you do. If you really want to do this, just post something. So you see me posting stuff. So I went on social media and announced my missing bag. Luckily for me, the universe responded in less than an hour. A Buk Bak diehard fan had reached out to me in my DM stating, King, give me your number. I work at the TSA. Shout out to call me OVO. That's his handle on Instagram. Mr. Abubakar. Assalamu alaikum, my brother. So he reached out saying, bro, I am a diehard Buk Bak fan. I am also a TSA officer at JFK. So let me work my magic. Describe the contents and I'll see what I could do tomorrow morning when I get to work. I gave him my information, name and everything, including my Ghanaian passport. I have a Ghana passport too. Expired, but it will work when I activate it. So I'm waiting for the bag. Now, he gets to work. Next minute, he's telling me, dude, I found your bag, though. I have it with me. Do you want me to put it on the next flight to you? Because somebody's coming now. I'm like, no, hold on to it. You know what I'm saying? The contents mean a lot to me. I need to trust whoever's bringing it to me. So then it hit me right there. Like, listen, you said you're letting Buk Bak go now. Buk Bak is letting you go. Because if you had lost the masters, I'm not sure where you're going to get those. Even though we have other stuff in the archives of somebody, you know what I'm saying? It's going to take me forever to
compile
retrieve those. Exactly. So I thought about it. I'm like, you know what? And then I had a little conversation with KY. It's like, see, if this thing is going to work, you need that Buk Bak blessing. And it's a legacy I think I don't want to let go. So definitely, I even took it upon myself to just delete everything Prince Bright off Buk Bak, that Buk Bak, and went with Prince Bright NY like night. You know what I mean? Now I see myself going back and just taking everything off. And then just yesterday hit me again. I'm like, listen, I am Buk Bak regardless. I'm Buk Bak first before Prince Bright. So if this is what anybody want to, associate me with or connect me with, let's go. Let's do it.
And it's fine. It's okay. I think that also goes to show the extent, the extent of work that Buk Bak put in, right? For you not to be able to let that legacy go, because for the rest of your life, for time, everybody is going to refer to you as Prince Bright from Buk Bak or off Buk Bak. Because, I mean, if you just say Prince Bright, right, people who know will know. But immediately you mention Buk Bak, right? It's going to. So I like that you're sticking to it. Like you don't let it go.
Please.
Yeah, don't let it go. Please really don't. Yeah.
I mean, allow me to render an unhindered apology on behalf of the whole of Ghana, because we have failed greatly to protect our music legacy, our music legends, institutions like Musica, GAMRO, whatever, blah, blah, blah. If they were up to speed, our legends will get the status they deserve. And people will be like, oh, it might be in career. No,
they're still good, they enjoy.
The reason why Jay-Z and Rick Ross and 50 Cent and what's it called, Shaggy are all able to still play shows today.
That's right.
Is because of the ecosystem that exists and makes it that nothing you do is time bound.
That's right.
Mr. Lava is still relevant today because the system works.
People still jam to it.
You understand? And he's still eating from his royalties. He's still eating from his deals. And we as an institution and as a people have failed our legends. And that what would Ghana music be without Buk Bak?
Right.
If we go back in time and for some reason we delete Buk Bak's existence from Ghana music,
it will be incomplete.
Do you know how many people will not be musicians or will not have the style they have or will not be so engaged in pidgin or Ga or tree in their music? Do you know how many people believe that I can mix pidgin and Ga and tree because I sang along to Buk Bak? Or you understand? And we don't show enough respect. We don't elevate y'all. And Charlie, I don't care who they were. On behalf of the whole Ghana, I apologize to all of you.
I accept that. On behalf of all my brothers, on behalf of Reggie, on behalf of VIP.
Facts.
I saw Friction not too long ago. Love you, my brother. You know what I mean? On behalf of Akateche, on behalf of Lord Kenya, Exto, on behalf of all the big dogs
everybody,
that you know what I'm saying?
Oh, Charlie.
All these guys, man. NFL. I saw Jake at Kitty's program. I was so excited.
We had Jake and
we had them here a couple of months
brothers,
ago.
Man.
Charlie, we really dropped the ball on our legends, and let's take that as the first and last time we're going to do that. And it's beautiful to see someone like Sark, even at the level of success he's attained, making that conscious effort to document his history.
That's right.
I would have loved to be in a Buk Bak museum.
That's right.
And Buk Bak art exhibition.
That's right. It would be beautiful. I think I got a couple of stuff.
You know what I'm saying?
Big move, Sark. Big move.
You know, and we dropped the ball. There's no two ways about that. So, Charlie, we'll keep that vibe going. Now, I want to know what we're going to expect now.
Okay, so I have a couple of projects I'm working on. I have an
Okay.
all-female album, which is almost ready because I need to tie some few nuts and get it up and ready.
Looking
Yes,
forward to
beautiful.
that.
It has almost everybody's favorite female artist here in Ghana on it. You know what I'm
Alright.
I
saying?
have one name in my head.
Ah, yeah,
Definitely has to be on there.
Listen, the funny thing is, she's the only one left to be put on the song.
She's the only one left.
Oh.
Yeah,
But she's on the
her
list.
spot. She is. Her
Okay.
spot has been created like forever. Because I started working on this when I got locked down in during the
2020.
COVID time. Yeah. So I have that stashed with that Be God. We're working on something magical. I also have my album, which I'm not even sure which songs to put on yet. Plus, I have an assignment to record whilst I'm here. My producer Realm is going to be in town. I'm working with That Be God The Way. I'm working with Sky Beats in Tema. I'm also working with Groovy. I'm working with a whole bunch of new cats. What's his name? Oh, one last person. I need to mention his name before I leave here.
Beba.
It'll come. But yes, I have put together some amazing works, and I can't wait to just be dropping them. The hints now is I really want to put us back in that Buk Bak feel where it's going to be like dance moves constantly, like heavy
Let's go,
set,
let's go,
you know
let's
what I mean?
go.
Not necessarily commercial, because I'm just going to be having fun doing this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, at this point, it's not
Bro,
even
give
about
us
the
that
money.
Yeah,
vibe on God,
it's
man.
not
Yeah,
about
yeah,
it.
yeah,
It's about
just-
doing what you love because you've
Exactly.
come so far.
Have
But
a good time. That's about it.
also, what inspired the all-female project? Because that's interesting
That's
for
right.
me.
At a point, everyone I spoke to was like, "You barely feature females. Is it because you sound a bit female
Okay.
with the vocals?" I'm like, well, you know what? I actually featured Nanama on the feature. I'm going to come. Shout out to Nanama. I call her my number one girlfriend. I met her not too long ago at Precursor's studio. Love you, sis. You know. So that was the only feature that I actually had with, and of course, Latifah and Lamid, when we used to be with Abib Records. Besides those two, we haven't really been on any female song or featured any female artist. So I was like, okay, so Chokes, my brother, and Kabwa, man, and Lamborghini, everybody on my team was like, why not do an all-female album? I'm like, yeah, Chokes, sounds good. So what do? Do I feature them or they feature me? It's like, no, the other way around. Get them on board. So I reached out to some pretty people. I love all of them like crazy. I can mention names though, but
We'll wait.
yes, please. You know what I mean? Pretty. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I'm on my fat ass for myself. You know what I mean?
Stubborn.
And yo, they came in with mad skills. I'm telling you, man, you should listen. Like, I want to drop my favorite on there right now, but it would be so unfair.
No,
but
we'll
trust
wait.
me, I know. Listen, I got Adina on it. I got Cena Soul on it. I got I call her Miss Ike B. I
Who's
love
that?
that. Yeah, she's pretty though. Miss
Who?
V.
Miss V.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who else do I drop? I got Fantana on it.
That's everybody so far.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Jackie?
I met Jack. Listen, I was looking for Jackie forever. She was one of the few I called first. But I met Jackie on her birthday, and this was a spot around airport. She's nice. You know what I mean? First time I love the energy, and I met her again at Kitty's. You know what I mean? I think she's really cool. I want to do
hear you
something
at
nice
Wendy's.
with her.
Wendy on it.
Wendy Shea.
Wendy, I pulled the record to what's her name? I'm still waiting on it.
Don't worry, we'll sit on bullet tonight.
Bullet.
I'll put a bullet in this day.
we go
Put
go
a
around
bullet. I need
Bullet
that.
to
I
make it
need that
happen.
Wendy Shea record.
Yeah,
I need that
We
record.
need
Yeah,
it
because
as well.
I already sent the record
I
over.
can hear it already.
Yeah,
know
but
what
how
I
many
mean?
songs are you looking at on that project?
With that, I don't want to put a cap on it.
Okay.
Because if it's open, then maybe hopefully somebody listening right now will be like, listen, I think I want to be on that record. But definitely Afia. Afia and I have spoken about it. Sister Afia too.
Okay.
Sister Afia owe me one record. You know what I mean? So these are just a few I need to, add
Okay.
on. Sinner Soul. Meanwhile, I'm saying, man, I love Sinner to death, yo. Sinner came in less than 10 minutes, we already had like the whole
that's
thing
nice.
done.
I think that also Enna Baroni, if you haven't considered that yet, or if she's not on there
listen, she is hard. I've been liking that post on social media.
What's that tagline?
King
of Queen, Queen of Kings. Was it
King of Queens?
No, she's something of Queens. I forgot.
King of Queens.
That's what it is. Okay.
Oh yeah, she got bars.
Yeah,
I think she put out a record not too long ago.
Yeah. We had her here as well. Shut it down, Charlie. Big gal. She's tough. She's tough. Yeah, but nonetheless, Charlie.
I think now that you mentioned,
you should.
Oh, no, we'll go through the list again.
Sharp.
I want to listen to
Sharp.
Yeah.
You love it.
It will be such a beautiful piece of work that we are looking forward to.
Yes.
Conversations like these, Charlie. Before you know, time is running out. Before we get into all that, let me pay some bills. Let me talk to my sponsors. We're talking about LC Waikiki. Ladies and gentlemen, fashion enthusiasts, trendsetters, brace yourself for the wardrobe revolution. Everybody deserves to dress well. Those are the words from LC Waikiki. It's not just a brand, it's a commitment to bringing affordable fashion to every family worldwide. And they've got their footprint in Ghana, massive. Located at the Achimota Retail Center, Accra Mall and Junction Mall. All you have to do is step into a world where fashion meets affordability, where style knows no bounds for everybody, from the whole family, from Nkola to grandpops and grandmoms. They've got the best drip, the best fits at the best prices. LC Waikiki. Now, Pepsodent is also saying that every time we eat food and sugar is a trap between our teeth, leading to tooth decay, gum disease, and in some cases, foul breath. That's why Pepsodent with maximum cavity protection is 10 times stronger. Also, with 25 years of being in our system, encouraging us to brush day and night, Pepsodent is recommended by the Ghana Dental Association. Comes in 2 variants, Pepsodent Charcoal White and Pepsodent Herbal Toothpaste. You can get it at any shop. Antina shop down the corner. You get all the Pepsodent you need. If you can't reach it, 0800 2030. 0800 2030. Pepsodent, every smile matters. Of course, we're still in the Christmas spirit, and one of our biggest is about to do it. We're talking about Promised Land. Oh, nah. It's the Promised Land 2023, the Rebirth Edition, happening December 26th. 5-star General Kim Promise is going to give you an experience like never before at the La Palm Royal Beach. Now, for 300 Ghana cedis, you get your standard tickets, or 500 cedis for your VIP experience. Or you can just dial star 725 star 9080 hash, star 725 star 9080 hash for tickets, and go to IamKingPromise.com if you want to get it on the internet. Sponsored by EcoBank, Fanta, and Hisense, official media partners. Long list: YFM, 3 Music TV, Guide Radio, Plus FM, Breeze FM, MX24, Kojo Sheldon Studios, and Kokonsa, Amayal Deborah, GH Kweku, GH Hyper, Zion Felix, GhanaMusic.com, Kobe Che, and Ronnie is everywhere. Promised Land 2023. See you there. Lenny, any bills?
Yes, we do have bills. And if you have bills, what can you use to pay? There's only one thing that you can use to pay, and this is money. But remember that money does change people, and so we encourage you to win via 590 mobile just by dialing star 959 hash, selecting the game of the day, be it Monday special all the way to Sunday asida. It be like boys no the rundown, so make it come, draw closer, make I tell you. All right, now when you win, your winnings can be paid to you immediately via Momo as well on the same day, and that kind of excitement, I'm sure that you want to experience it. However, when you win, just make sure that you keep it on a hash, because guess what? Your girlfriend is going to come and bill you, and it's Christmas time, right? There's so much to, bill our men for. So yes, keep it on a hash when you do win, as well as, telling mommy about it, who have her bill you 50% of that is going straight into her tithe. And
don't
also
the
boys hang out. Don't tell Lenny, because Lenny go collect out. The boys hang out and all of that as well. Just make sure that your money, as you have played the game, stays on your Momo for your very own enjoyment, okay? And then also remember to stake responsibly. This is not for persons below 18 years. 590 mobile, Edawun Sim. Now, being in the Christmas spirit, like I said yesterday, and like we've been saying over time, right? The festivities or the celebrations should not only be in Accra. That is why the Accra City 10-year anniversary is happening at the Ekropon Mountains Level 3 Bar and Lounge. This is the Bliss on the Mountain, okay? And so I'm just going to run you through the lineup from the 21st of December, which is tomorrow. Tomorrow, there's going to be an Xmas Xmas artist Akwaba Ray with Jupiter Tiny, Papi of Adabraka, Agbeshi, Captain, D Black, and Alligator Up. 22nd is the Xmas Dirty Freaky Friday live music from various genres. 23rd is the Three Wise Divas, is an all-women affair with DJs and MCs. 24th is Ghana Party in White with Amapiano and Afropiano by Vibe the DJ and Olive the Boy. 25th being Christmas Day. After you go to church or you go wherever you want to go to, there's also going to be the Party in Red attire, and this is titled Xmas in Red Roses. And then 26th is the Santa Fanta Bunch, or Santa Fanta Bunch, which is going to be a Boxing Day gift sharing event. And then on 29th, there's going to be Ghana Party in Black and Gold blend. And then on 30th, I beg your pardon, is the Spirits and Sparklers, the Whiskey and Champagne 9 for the whiskey and champagne lovers. On 31st, you're going to step into the mid-hour party. That's the New Year's Eve celebration. And 1st January is the New Year party in white and gold blend with Lord Paper. Like I already mentioned, the venue is Akropong Mountains Level 3 Bar and Lounge. Akropong branch is opposite the GRA offices. So for those who would want to visit, you know where to go to. There's going to be non-stop excitement. If you want to make reservations, you can call 0244 925 412 or 0244 887900. Level 3, enter the fun, enter the enjoyment. Now, talking about entering places and spaces, now, have you gone to District 24 before? Have you entered District 24 before? Exciting thing about District 24 is they offer 24/7 services, right? So the name is there as well for a reason. District 24. Yes, if you don't get it, forget about it. They're always there to serve you, literally. And so brace yourself for the food adventure that is epic as their playlist. District 24 and Breakfast to Breakfast Ghana have you covered 24/7, especially in this festive season when you step out at 5 p.m. and get home at 5 a.m. In between that time, you definitely get hungry. And so go with your squad and experience the live cooking in the open kitchen and enjoy the world's taste under one roof. For the 9 hours, Breakfast to Breakfast Ghana offers the best meal options to refuel your energy and satisfy your 9 cravings. You can drop by anytime at District 24, which is on the Lagos Avenue in East Legon, or find Breakfast to Breakfast in Osu. Both of these two places you will not miss. Experience the convenience of 24-hour delivery service if you cannot walk in. Just also check out their menu on Instagram. For District 24 is DSTRKT_24, and for Breakfast to Breakfast is spelled out just as is, Breakfast to Breakfast_Ghana.
So we gave you money, we gave you toothpaste, we gave you how to win money, we gave you where to chop the money, we gave you where to shudder. And this has been Culture Daily's Big Conversation. It's 10 on the dot, and of course we've been chopping it up for the past hour with Ghanaian music legend and my own big bro, Prince Bright. If you don't know Prince Bright, if you don't know Buk Bak, then you've been living under a rock. Get up!
A big rock.
Join the conversation, the biggest rock in the world. But of course, Charlie, bro, it's been wonderful having you, wonderful reconnecting. Your insights, your conversations have really elevated this morning, and we look forward to hearing more from you. We are looking out for those albums and those projects because trust me, your fan base is still massive here and the love is still great, and we always are going to be ready to welcome you when you're
best
here.
of luck as well.
This is home, Charlie. Thank you for being with us. And
appreciate it.
On that note, Lenny Lomote has something to say before
on that note, I want to say shouts to Richard Enim. He works at the Shell at Kisiman. He dispenses my fuel for me every day. Now, this morning, he said something that really touched me, and that speaks to me about how human I can be sometimes. So he hasn't seen me. He said he hasn't seen me in like the past month. Now, mind you, I fill my fuel like maybe every 10 to 14 days. So last 2 weeks when I went, he wasn't there, right? And then today, when he saw me, he was like, I almost called you yesterday. And I said, why? And he said, I haven't seen you in a while. And I was like, oh, I came here 2 weeks ago, but you weren't here. Then he says, okay, I wanted to check on you. So Richard Enim, thank you so much. Like, see, I even have goosebumps talking about
Shout
it.
out to
thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate
for the
it.
humanity and the love.
Thank you. God bless you.
One last bit. Shout out to Papi Kojo and Sconti for blessing me with my new one, Thunder. If you're watching, go stream it, support a brother. Follow my social media handles. It's still Prince Bright of Buk Bak. You already know.
Stream a Ghana song today, guys.
Let's go. You already know today.